everybody? It's Dr. LPC here from the Black Excellence in Mental Health podcast. And today we are wrapping up this week's topic on anxiety. Ironically, we probably should have started with this video first before we dive into the rest of the week. So really what I want to discuss in this video is what is anxiety? So to keep it, kind of brief and non-technical, anxiety is basically an emotion or a reaction to stress. Believe it or not, anxiety has its place in our life. It is actually one of those things that kind of has been around with us as a safety net. The way it's supposed to work is that you're going to kind of be on, let me take it back, rewind. The way it's supposed to work is imagine you are on the grass fields or the plains of Africa. And you're walking around, you're in the tall grass and everything, and you have this unsuspecting feeling, like you don't know why, but you have this feeling that something just does not seem right. Something in your body is kind of telling you, we need to be ready to get up out of here. Something's not right. That's how anxiety is supposed to work. Your body, in a sense, is giving you that warning that, hey, something's not right. We need to create a plan to get up out of here. And in this situation that I gave, or example that I gave, that could have been a lion or some type of other thing that could cause you physical harm. That's how it's supposed to work. But what happens with us is sometimes that we get stuck in this anxiety mode where it's on all the time. And that's where the issue comes, because when the anxiety is up all the time, that means the stress level is up all the time. That means your cortisol levels, your other hormone levels up all the time. You get your high blood pressure. It throws your body off of whack. It is one of those things that's supposed to be brief and not something constantly on. So there's different types of anxieties. If we want to get down to it from the therapeutic standpoint and go strictly to the disorder style, here's a few of them. The big one is the general anxiety. So this one is called GAD, or, general anxiety for those. And it's just basically having this excessive worrying about everyday life things. It makes it hard to concentrate, makes it hard to do daily tasks. It may even make it extremely hard for you to fall asleep at night, because that's when you have a bunch of these racing thoughts. You're always planning for the worst case scenario or trying to solve a problem that's not even a problem yet. Your next type of anxiety disorder is what we call panic disorder. This is your panic attacks, the sudden feel of intense emotion or fear or terror that comes upon you. I don't know if you ever had to do a public speaking thing. Some people have an anxiety level so high that it causes them to have a panic attack. This is that panic disorder level of anxiety. So basically you are frozen. You get the rapid heartbeat, you get shortness of breath, you may be hard to breathe. So that is your panic disorder. The next one is really common. I'm seeing a lot more today with younger individuals specifically, is what we call social anxiety. So it's what it is. It's anxiety around being social. And inside of that definition, we're more so talking about being judged or scrutinized by social situations or people around you. So for individuals with this type of anxiety disorder, they typically avoid all type of social interactions. Next up on the list is what we call phobias. Phobias are this intense, excessive reaction of fear to certain things. It could be an item. It can be anything. We have individuals out there who are afraid of spiders. That's a big one. We have individuals who are afraid of insects, bugs, reptiles, lizards, all those type of things. But also we have individuals who are out here who have this fear of things simple as paper. To show them a piece of paper literally will freak them out to the point where they're having a panic attack. So that's what we're talking about, phobias. Next up, we have agoraphobia. Now, this is basically the fear of not being able to escape. So a lot of time these individuals will stay within their home. They don't want to leave the place because they fear more so the outside of what's going to happen outside and not having control of it. From this, they can have panic attacks when they try to leave their home and things like that. When we're talking about children, we have another anxiety. We call this one separation anxiety. Now, this can happen with adults as well, but separation anxiety basically is this excessive fear or worry about being separated from something, from like maybe your home or a loved one. Like I said, we see this a lot of times in young children as they're transitioning through different life stages, where maybe getting away from mom after being connected at the hip for years at a time, and it's time to finally go to preschool or kindergarten, is extremely hard for them. Of course, we have, like I said, the list goes on. We have an illness anxiety disorder. So you just constantly worry about being sick. You almost feel like, whew, if I step outside, I'm gonna catch the plague. So there's a bunch of different ones out there. Of course, there are more to this list than what I just named, but these are just some of them. So I hope giving you some kind of definition of or understanding of what anxiety can look like and just some of the different ones is helpful. And if it is helpful, make sure that you drop a comment in the box and give me a like and thumbs up and share the video as much as possible. Once again, this is Dr. LPC from the Black Excellence in Mental Health Podcast, and thanks for checking in with me.